What's going on, my friend?
How you doing, bud? How you doing? I'm gonna have to like update our like intro video here at some point. At some point, I'm gonna have to like update that one. You know how things get, you get like busy doing other stuff, and somehow
No, definitely. This week has been. I understand busy, man. This week's definitely been busy. Fortunately, I missed my second video this week because we've been focused here on the house, trying to get my daughter's room together so that way I can eventually get into the other room and start building a studio.
That's right. You're in the process of building your studio.
Not yet. We have to get to these processes before we can get to that process. Everything's a process. So I spent a couple of days building their bunk beds, so that took a little while, and then putting together a couple other things and a light fixture and this and that, and it's one thing after another, but that's okay. We eventually get it all together and get it going. But it's been an eventful day in the Funko world, hasn't
it? Well, look, my day started off probably different than your day. So I'll start you off at my day. My day started off at midnight last night because I said that they're going to release these black light pops at Target, and Target always eludes me in the dropping of their pops, and I'm tired of getting beat out of these drops. So
wait, their website said it wasn't released until 8:00 Central this morning.
Well, I didn't know what their website said. I seen the date. I didn't ever see the time on it. So I waited up till midnight. About 30 minutes, they didn't drop them. I said, well, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll catch them when they release them then. So I got up around 6 and started checking somewhere around 6. About 8, I still checked. There was still nothing. Really surprised at this point. About 9 is when they like dropped on there. So they dropped about 9 is when they dropped on there. And they just would not let me get through it. But I wasn't the only one, because we're in a group chat and there was a whole group of us. What
a lot of people don't know is we have, just between Wayne and I alone, or that Wayne and I are a part of, we're in like a part of probably at least 5 different group chats with people.
Definitely.
And every time there's a big release, whether it be a pre-order release or the Emerald City Con release or the Target Con release, everybody in this chat is always going, hey, what'd you get? Do you need help? We're always about helping one another. So we're always getting in there and getting, but everybody, apparently there's a few people that got through, but man, just about everybody was having this same problem. I even had, I was in Target using the Target's Wi-Fi to try to get through this, and I had my wife at home trying to as well.
Hold on. So you were in Target?
Yes.
Using the Target Wi-Fi?
Yes.
To try and get a Target pop?
Yes.
That wouldn't let you check out?
Yes.
Did you stop for a second and say, hey guys, I'm trying to buy a Target item in a Target shop on Target Wi-Fi, and it won't let me check out? Because I would have, because that would have been hysterical.
I thought the whole situation was hysterical. I was literally sitting there in denial for about 30 minutes trying this. I did it on the app. I did it on Google, on Chrome. I was trying every way to Sunday. I rebooted my phone. I did it every way. And every time I kept trying to check out, it kept saying, something is updated, blah, 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 blah. And my wife was having the same thing, and she popped in a half an hour later. What I think must have been probably having an issue with was, I think these things sold out so fast on the pre-order that their own system couldn't keep up with what had sold out.
Oh, look, I can catch them at my Target when they drop, but Target's not letting us film in there anymore, so that's an issue. So it doesn't make it very like incentive to go to Target to pick up the pops if they're not going to let us get some content while we're doing it, right? I can go there and pick them up when they release. It's not a big deal. It's just annoying. I mean, it's just super annoying when you're
pre-orders would have made things a whole lot easier.
Yeah, it's just super annoying when you're like, all right, I'm going to catch it. This is what's going to happen, and that's how it's going to go down. And then I think Funko is taking the fun out of Funko for me. I think they're taking the fun out because look, I can't even hunt anymore. I seen that Fett's in here. Fett, how you doing, brother? Now, Fett, I don't know if he knows this, but he's also a local Indiana Fort Wayne guy. So I'm going to drop this knowledge just in case he didn't know this. So there's a group of guys that are local in Fort Wayne that do nothing but go from Hot Topic to FYE to these places. They stand in front of the doors. Mm-hmm. And when they open up, they go in there and see whatever released, and then they buy them. So for the rest of us that are trying to like go in there and pick them up for our collection or trying to go in there and pick them up for content, we're asked out.
Well, you should have seen even the Target today. When I walked in probably maybe 15 minutes before 9, and there was a line out the door. I walked in the door and I asked somebody, like, what is the line for? Because I know it's not for Funkos because there's nothing dropping today.
Baseball cards.
It's for cards. Huh? It's Pokemon cards. That's what it was. I was like, Are you kidding me?
So let me tell you what
20 people deep for Pokemon cards.
So let me tell you what has happened. So, and this was explained to me like at the same time that I found this group of guys that are going around scalping everybody they can. So there's a whole large group of people that are out of work, right? Due to COVID, they've been out of work. They haven't gone back to work. Either their job didn't have to bring them back or they didn't reopen, right? I mean, there's a big gap in our employment. So these guys figured out how to subsidize their income by going out and buying these pops or buying these cards or whatever it is. And they have nothing else to do than to go stand. Look, the guys that I was talking to knew what time the guy dropped off the football cards at the place so that they could go buy them all. They had a stand. Look, they were all texting. They had a route for this guy. And they were like, oh, he's over here right now. He'll be here in a minute. No joke. No joke.
That's way too much dedication. I don't have enough time in the day for that.
The rest of us have jobs and stuff.
I don't have enough time in the day to be worrying about that stuff. So I was just shocked.
So this is where I stand now. I can't go to the store and buy them, right? Because there's a group of people that are going to beat me there. I can't rely on Funko to do their drops. Look, if they just gave me a heads up and said at this time on this day, I'm going to drop it. If I don't get it, then I don't get it. But to just not give me a heads up.
Well, I will say, as far as not getting sidetracked to the whole Pokemon thing, I am going to say we actually got great viewers in here, and actually he is in here today. We don't even have to go wait in those 20 person line. We've got a guy that's got right from the source that's actually sending us some. And he's sending it to me, and then I'm going to ship you the other half. So we got direct from Japan access.
Titus.
So we got our good buddy K Titus in here. He is fantastic. He sent me an image that he was sending a whole bunch of Pokemon cards, and I'll be reshipping them out to you. Maybe we'll open them up on live or something, or open up a couple on live. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm like, when I saw that line, I'm like, oh, thank God we've got a direct access to Japan.
That or I wouldn't have any at all.
No,
I mean, it's
the only thing I worry is that the cards are actually all going to be in Japanese.
They are.
Whatever
it's all in Japanese.
That's okay.
It's all in Japanese. Every bit of it's in Japanese. We're not going to understand any of it. Not a single bit of it.
Do you think we'd actually understand it if it was in English either?
No. I mean, look, you asked. No, we would not.
So what's the difference if it's in Japanese or English? It really doesn't matter.
Well, I'm starting to learn because as you know, and as everybody else here knows, we're going to have to evolve in our channels or we're not going to have anything because people are standing in front of Hot Topic every morning to make sure they buy the pops that come in there. And Funko's not announcing when they're dropping stuff. So I'm convinced, I am 100% convinced that these same people are sitting at home and hitting refresh on their computer.
All I know is
and they're just hitting refresh
on May 2nd when these blacklight pops, because you know how much I love these blacklight pops, especially these ones coming out, that I am just so excited for it that I'll wake up at 3:00 in the morning and head out there and get in line. And if I got to throw some elbows getting through the store, I'll throw some elbows. I don't care.
I'm convinced that's all they're doing. Look,
probably possible.
Just hitting refresh, and then when that exclusive comes up, they don't even care if they want it. They're just like,
"Oh, I know."
Look, there's none of them lately.
Well, yes, I was texting with messaging with Chase earlier this week, and we talked about last week how I missed out on Moon Knight. Well, I started checking out the whatnot, and the cheapest I can find Moon Knight, if I wanted to buy it right now, is like $45. But there's probably like 10 of them available on whatnot right now, and there's a dude trying to sell it for $125.
Does that even sound okay?
Does that even seem? I mean, really?
Whatever. So everybody knows in all of our chats that I'm super frustrated. I've been super frustrated all day with it. Look, I just need a heads up. I want them to go back the way they used to. Give me the heads up, and if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But don't take the ability to get it at all away from me. I mean, because that's what I feel like's happening. You totally took the ability away from me to even try and get it. I mean, you ripped it away because I can't sit there and hit refresh.
And yes, I will.
So anyways, when it comes to Target, you're not going to have to get there at 3 a.m. Let me tell you, I'm a pro at this. I've been doing it now for about a year. Get there about 30 minutes before. Don't sit in your car. Don't do none of that.
No, you got to get in line.
Go stand at the door. You're going to be the only one there 30 minutes still. Go stand at the door. Everybody else tries to get there like 10 minutes or right at the time and bum rush the door. Just go stand at the door. When the manager comes over there, say, hey, look, I'm here to get them. Can you walk me back? And he'll walk everybody back. If not, you're going to want to bust one of those people in the head behind you because they're going to try and like run up there. Look, I had this happen to me last time. Dude tried to run up there, jump in front of me. I said, hey, man, I don't really know who you are, but you're going to have to get behind me. Me and this lady had been standing at the door for 30 minutes, and he did. Look, he knew that he was smart enough that he used his logical thinking brain and said, yeah, I'm going to step behind him. But they will. You're going to have to tell
I'll knock a man down for some Funko Pop.
Hey, look, I wasn't trying to be rude, but this little old lady behind me was getting them for her grandson, and she had been waiting there as long as I had. This dude was not just going to run around both of us and try and buy them. It just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. It just wasn't going down that way. And that's rude anyways. That's rude to just going to try and run back there. Come on, you're not even supposed to run in places. Let's be adults. Walk back there in line.
I did see one thing Jesse was saying on here. Says, I bought my MegaCon tickets.
Where is MegaCon?
It's Orlando, Florida, my friend.
MegaCon. When is MegaCon?
I already have my MegaCon tickets. It's in August.
MegaCon's in August?
I'll be going all 4 days. I'm taking 4 days off.
Did you get a media pass?
Huh? No, I emailed them, but nobody decided to email me back. I wasn't cool enough.
So, you wasn't cool enough? What do you mean?
No, apparently I'm not cool enough, but that's okay. I think it's for like you can get the pass for like there's a premiere pass or something like for $125, which gets you all 4 days, and you get extra gifts, and you get a little bit like more access. Like I don't know, you get extra things like where you can get like a different line for some of the different items and stuff like that. So, I'm planning on being there all 4 days. I'm going to be filming. I'm going to be live streaming. Whatever I can do from the show, I'm going to definitely do.
Hey, do you have your drink for Super Chat?
Yeah, I do. I know we talked about it earlier. I love this beer.
Why would you ever drink
beer?
That?
Red Stripe.
So bad.
Ever since I went to Jamaica on my honeymoon, this was 16.
It's like a bad
16 years ago. I love it. I'm a dark beer / lager type of person. So what you got in there today?
I got some local brew. So it's what they used to call it Gabby Blonde. I know it is Gabby Blonde like 4 years ago.
So you're more of a blonde beer.
Well, I really like this one because it's not necessarily blonde. It's a blonde-ish, right? So it's a local brewery making their own beer. It's very high in the hops, but it's not like some weak Bud Light. It's not like it's beer. I mean, it's beer.
I've told you before, my beer of choice is Guinness. Now I was gonna go grab it, but I seen the Red Stripe. So I'm like, man, I ain't had a Red Stripe in a long time. I'm like, I gotta go with that.
Oh my God! Hey, let's get to this chat shout
out
real
right.
quick.
Yes, they're going crazy down
I'm getting
here.
Lost on a rant.
We have our good friend always early and ready to go. We have Jesse Lou, Comics and Pops. He did contact me and let me know. I'm gonna actually put this up here real quick. I think he's put it up there a couple times. Where there is apparently, and I didn't even know this until he brought it to my attention, that JKL is doing a waffle for a Raj Kuthaprali Big Bang Theory Star Trek uniform Funko Pop. Check it out. Don't know the details about it, but go over there, check it out. If it's for our boy JKL, we'll advertise it. We've also got Chris from KNL Collectibles in the house.
What's up?
We've got the Bearded Barbarian. I'd say we missed him last week, but we really didn't because
last time he punished us.
Yeah.
He punished us pretty hard.
We've got our good friend and great family out there in the UK from Andy Roberts. I'm sure.
Did you get their package mailed up?
Yes, my mail has been sent out.
Yes, I got it out to y'all as well.
I currently have no more mail, although I told my wife that we do have a giveaway for later today, and I don't have details yet, but we will tell you today's giveaway, Master of the Universe, Manta, whatever. I call it butt in the front, but that's a different story.
All right, brother. let's get through this one.
Who else we got in here? We've got Shep 3 Pops. What's happening, brother?
What's up?
Of course, we already put it up. We got Titus from Japan. What's happening? We got our good friend Frequency. What's going on, man?
Local Indiana boy. Can you say that? Can we still say that? Can we say like boy and girl? I'm gonna say it anyway.
I don't care. I'd say it anyway.
I'm gonna say it anyways.
We've got Kenneth Bird in the house. What's happening, man? We've also got Wayne's wife, TGIF. That's a great way to start the Friday. So why not? Oh, we got to do it twice. Now, mind you, again, we talked about the beer, and I'm going to finish this up real quick, but the beer is for any time anybody puts up any sort of super chat, super sticker, stuff like that. And I think Wayne's even got a new special pop-up for if anyone decides to become a member.
Dude, did you see that?
Donut Life or Burger Life.
But so, here, check this out. We're gonna hit this one first.
Serious shit. You lucky you my boy. Damn!
Come on, brother.
I'm right there with you on that one. Who else we got? Who else have I missed before we get back to these super chats? We got Puff TV. What's happening? I appreciate you. I think that's it. Did I miss anybody? Have I missed? I think we're good.
I think we're.
Damn! It up. So first of all, we're gonna go with the first one. Jesse Lou, do it.
Thank you, brother. All the super chats will go down in the description when this is over. Truly appreciate it.
And then, of course, Jesse Lou, being Jesse Lou he goes to both sides. So another chug.
All right. Been a while since I drink beer, but I'm going to drink beer for y'all today. And then we got Andy Roberts, from the UK.
All right.
I have this local brewery, Mad Anthony's. I have this local brewery, Mad Anthony's, that just it's phenomenal place. Cheers. Phenomenal place. And I don't know if anybody caught that, but look, I'm going to make sure that all the super chats go down in the description below. So make sure you go check these guys out. Subscribe to their channel.
I was going to do something similar to that too, because I wanted to try to find something Florida local, because my Target actually has, and I was going to do it, but for some reason, I don't know. Originally, I was thinking Guinness today. I haven't had a good Guinness in a while. Then I saw the Red Stripe and went with that. But they actually have where you can buy like those growlers.
Yes, I did. That's what I do.
Of beer, and that's usually I think where they get the Florida stuff from. So that's I'll probably do that the next time.
So Miss Wayne, she bought one of those kegerators. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those things, but it holds 2 growlers, so I can pour 2 growlers in it, keep my beer good for 6 months. 6 months, so you can go get your local brew like the Mad Anthony's. I could go get it, pour it in there 6 months. Psh, amazing. Always have beer on tap. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it works. That works. I like that. That's always something to think about.
I think that was just because at this point.
What's funny was, I don't know if any of you guys caught this earlier, but I was behind it a little bit. I got a little bit behind today of putting up our thumbnail and everything like that. And excuse me, the beer's coming back. And all of a sudden I got everything ready to go. And all of a sudden looked at my phone, which is the first time I probably looked at my phone in a couple hours. And all of a sudden I get all these notifications from Twitter saying Funko dropped this Wondrous Con stuff. I'm like, what the hell? Why did I miss all this? So then I'm texting Wayne, said, hey, I think we got to change our game plan for today. So
didn't
we're
even
going
look
to
at
talk about some of the Wondrous Cons. Wayne has not even seen these yet.
Look, I was so pissed off at Funko today that I didn't even go and see that, but I see Zach just dropped us a super chat over there. And
Did you notice his icon, by the way?
Because it's Zach, we're going to have to do this.
Yeah, boy.
Since he's the one that made it, by the way.
Right. Cheers.
Wow. But again, don't forget, before we get into that, again, I'll reiterate again, down bottom, if you see the join, go ahead and click the join. We have Wayne's got Burger Life. I've got Donut Life. And what that gives you, if you look in the chat right now, you see some people have either buns, which I think that's only what everybody's up to right now, for his Burger Life, or donuts on my side. And those will change the longer you're in the membership. So, mine will have different toppings through time. Wayne's, you'll eventually build the full burger.
Then it's going to turn into different colors. You're going to get like some crazy rainbow burger that's going to turn into some crazy gold burger. And you forgot the really cool icons are going to get to drop over there as well.
So you're going to get new emojis. I've got some new emojis that you can drop down in there. Which is funny because I didn't realize it when I did mine, because you can actually get the beer.
Yes.
I did the beer icon you can do, and this is well before we decided to do this beer thing, so it just kind of works right into that. But,
works right into it.
Works right into it. But definitely check it out. I've got different tiers that will fit all different people with whatever you got, and of course, Wayne, I think you just got the one tier still right now, right?
Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna keep the one tier for a while. I kind of like the one tier. It's not super complicated. Y'all know me. When I decide, a lot like Chris, when I decide that I'm gonna like take on something new, I'll up it and take on something new. But right now, I think I'm at my max, right, for meltdowns on what I'm going to be taking on. So I think I'm there. So for now, it's just going to be that one.
Okay,
I see that we
got, and again, we've got our buddy from England over there. What's up? We're gonna have to do English beer next time.
I like all beer. So we talked about going to what is it? Epcot and doing all of the beer.
Yeah.
German beer is my favorite. It's super strong though. It's going to get you really intoxicated fast.
That is actually my
thank you, Andy.
Favorite beer. That's my favorite beer overall in Epcot. There's one in Germany. It's called the Ermendinger. And if you like Guinness, you're gonna like this because it's a very dark stout beer. Oh my god. I have to pretty much now I have to get every time I'm in Epcot.
See,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not opposed to dark beers. Now Guinness gets a little too dark for me. It gets a little too dark. I really like the wheats and the more citrusy like style beers than I do the extremely darks. But it's all good. It's all good.
Now check this out. I had to show you this. This is my bottle opener.
That's pretty cool.
That is Alien Space Hugger, and of course I drop it.
So I totally missed today. The WonderCon, is that what they're calling this?
Yeah, I think they're going to drop a bunch, but I think they only started dropping a few for right now. I've been refreshing my Twitter just to see if they drop anything else, but I have not seen anything. But so far, I mean, you guys know how I felt about what they dropped for ECCC. I'm liking it so far. There's maybe one or two of them like, whatever. But so far, I'm really liking it. Hey, there's our buddy Chase's Kingdom. What's going on, man?
Chase's Kingdom. How are you doing, brother?
But it so far it looks pretty good. And like I said, I'm assuming they're gonna have more come out. But I think they've got one soda pop that's only gonna come in a 1,500 total run.
3,000 is normally what they do for the really restricted.
Side of this can says 1,500.
So let me ask you a question. Are we calling this one a Comic-Con, or are we just going to call it a virtual con?
I'm just calling it virtual cons.
Just call it what it is. I mean, they could put New York Con on it. They could put Galactic Con on it. They can put whatever they want on there. But if they're not actually having it, and they're just using the sticker to draw people in, I'm just calling it a virtual con.
Yeah. That's I agree. I think at this point, anything, yes, even if when they do SDCC in July, basically it's still just a virtual con with the SDC name. That's pretty much all it is.
That's how I'm standing on this, because I was kind of hoping that this was the year that we were going to start seeing the cons again. I know you say you're going to the MegaCon. I'm going to check that out and see if that's something that I can like slide in there somewhere. Maybe I drive down.
What's funny is that, especially that being in August, and then of course it's going to depend on what's going to go on with SDCC.
Yeah,
but I'm going to be probably a little bit more hesitant to buy stuff during that event, knowing I got MegaCon coming up the next month. So I'm like, if I say, because you're going to want money to drop at MegaCon.
Right.
So
look, I don't know.
I might hold off for that.
I don't know. I'm going to see if I can like slide that in there somewhere, see if I can like get that in my agenda somewhere. But there is all kinds of crazy stuff going on with Funko right now. All kinds. Have you looked at the trending topics lately at Funko? Like just at today's YouTube, what trending topics was. I do that from time to time. And I don't know if anybody else here does that, but I do that from time to time to see what's going on there. What do you think some of the trending topics are? I realized today that we're not the only people that are starving for content when it comes to unboxing channels. What do you think the top topics are? Giveaways.
Wow. I mean, that's a whirlwind of items. That could be just about anything nowadays.
So it's giveaways. I bought too many Funko Pops. I bought too many Funko Pops. Are they ever going to stop making black light pops? Coming soon. Five Nights at Freddy's. Mystery box battle. That's a big one, by the way.
Five Nights at Freddy thing. I just don't.
That's a big one, by the way. The whole mystery box like battle thing. I bought the most expensive mystery box out there. That's another big one. And then big Funko news. That is the trending topic. So whereas we normally see, I bought this pop, or I'm unboxing these pops, or I'm unboxing those pops. None of those titles really say that I'm unboxing anything. And so I realized today that we're not the only ones that are kind of starving when it comes to the boxes.
I do the mystery boxes, so that kind of helps me out a little bit, kind of doing something on there differently. But I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, but you got to remember them trending topics, those change rapidly.
It was really just trending titles.
Yeah, those things change rapidly. I mean, it could be one thing that pops up, and all of a sudden it eschews everything. So maybe that's why I don't pay attention to them so much. But I mean, in a YouTube world of looking at analytics and stuff like that, probably looking at them is very important, because you can
do it a lot.
Base things around that. Yeah. Because if you guys don't do YouTube, I mean, the guys in here that do YouTube are going to know what we're talking about. But YouTube itself, Google, they give us more analytic information about our channels, and half of it sometimes you can't even decipher what it is they're telling you. Sometimes I've watched videos to kind of explain some of these analytics, and they're always updating them. They're always giving us new stuff. But it definitely helps us kind of curb things and change things and take a different angle on things. So I think taking different angles from time to time is definitely good either way. I mean, you always got to think, even if you're going to do, anything in life, sometimes, doing a small pivot or pivoting just slightly, even for a little bit, I mean, always kind of helps. And those kind of tell you, and they'll tell you kind of what's trending, or how people are getting to your channel, or how people are finding your videos. And I sometimes get a lot of these other channels that people are getting to my channel through other channels. It's kind of weird.
It's really weird. Dude, I just caught what Chase said, though. He's very true. That means there's going to be another lottery that I'm not going to get in, by the way.
We've been black carded as YouTubers, so
I'm not getting in
the lottery.
Not getting in. Let's pull up those virtual Con 2 2021. Virtual Con. We're not calling it WonderCon. I'm going to call it what it is. It's Virtual Con 2.
Mind you, guys, we are going to get into this. I haven't even thought of a channel to go to yet, but probably within the next 15 to 20 minutes, we will be giving away this guy from Masters of the Universe. Or I've got a different nickname for him, but that's a different story.
You got a different nickname for him?
I call him Butt in the Front.
He kind of is. I mean,
be honest with you, as a kid, I don't remember him in Masters of the Universe, but apparently he was.
They had a lot of like one episode characters that they're like just recycling to death. That's kind of the problem with Masters of the Universe. There was a lot of that. There was just a whole lot of that. So let's see what kind of garbage we have today.
All right, so this is the first one that's kind of started up, but I wasn't too worried about this one per se. I mean, this is Disney. If you know Emperor's New Groove, I know we've had a lot of that stuff, but of course, this is a 2-pack bundle. And of course, they're not announcing yet who's getting shared items or where things are going yet. But of course, these are the villains from the Emperor's New Groove.
Never
so
seen
if you're
it.
into the Disney stuff, that one's always in there. I'm not going to spend too much time on that one.
Pretty cool sticker though.
I'd agree. I think the gold limited sticker I think is actually kind of cool. I think that would look good on a box.
Wayne's salty. Yeah, Wayne is very salty today. Very salty today. I'm in a salty mood. Salty. Then that's why you see the lighting. I got the bright red with the blue going on. I put like no front lighting. I just decided that I was going to be salty as I could possibly be.
What is it? People want epic things, huge, expensive grails are always Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Now this one, of course, is hot with Black Widow coming out. Now I'm gonna trend this into tonight's Techbot After Dark because I have a guest on with me tonight, and we are going to be talking about none less other than the Black Widow movie because the Black Widow movie is going to be awesome. I've been waiting too damn long for this movie, and unfortunately, we're going to wait just a little bit longer. But we'll get to that later tonight.
Marvel doesn't care about us either.
This one's high. There's 15,000 on this. Of course, the chase is going to be
kind of a lot.
It is. The chase on this, of course, is going to be the white outfit with their hair down, where the common's the black with the hair up. This one, I may try to do a chase roulette on this one. I think this one's pretty cool.
It doesn't get me excited.
It's Marvel, so anything Marvel, I'm
right.
always excited
it just doesn't do it for me.
So
I want the cartoony shit. Give me the cartoony shit.
Now, of course, we get into the next Disney one. Now, this one to me, I think is, if I think Sword in the Stone, of course, I was a big fan of Sword in the Stone as a kid. This isn't typically the one, but it's kind of got some nostalgic feel because it's got a very important part at the end of the movie. So this is definitely kind of cool. I can't remember what her name is for the life of me right now. It's like the evil witch that tries to eat the kid.
I think this stuff's made up. Is this even like?
No, this is at the end of Sword of the. You've never seen Sword of the Stone?
No.
Oh my God! You are killing me, brother. You are killing me.
You sure this ain't made up somewhere?
No, this is dead serious. This is one of my favorite Disney movies when I was growing up. Was Sword of the Stone.
This year, Funko's just kicking me in the balls over and over and over. They're just kicking me in the balls.
But I think as far as Disney goes, I mean, from Emperor's New Groove to this, I think as a Disney fan, you can kind of appreciate the off items because I mean, I would agree with the Bearded Barbarian. I think the Emperor's New Groove was a very underrated movie, but this, like I said, maybe it's not what you think about when you think Sword of the Stone, but it is a very important part of the movie. And I think as far as a Disney fan goes, I mean, this is going to be pretty big because it's something that you wouldn't normally expect. It's kind of like when you go to the parks, you're always going to expect to see Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, blah blah, and the characters in the parks. But when you get that off chance and you see a Country Bears, or you see these off characters that you don't normally see, it's kind of like the same idea.
Country Bears are racist though. They can't have those Country Bears up there anymore.
Don't take my Country Bears away from me. I'm sorry. Country Bear Jamboree. Don't get on that one.
Hey, Bearded Barbarian. I was.
We're already losing Space Mountain or Splash Mountain next year, so we're don't even get started on Country Bear. Don't even put that in people's minds.
Man, here we go.
Yes, and I agree with Bearded Barbarian. Wayne.
I was very.
Now this one is cool. Again, another Disney.
This
item.
one I want.
3,000 total.
This doesn't have a chase.
The Rocketeer, yeah, this is kind of like the Crunchberry one from SDCC.
Well, they did a couple of them last year that didn't have chase variances. They were 3,000 pieces.
The Rocketeer, man, fantastic movie. I remember watching that movie when I came to theaters when I was a kid. Absolutely love this movie. Probably one of my all-time favorite Disney movies. But this is fantastic, especially with the helmet. I think that the soda pop itself
Gotta have
just
it.
looks so good.
Gotta have it.
I gotta have
That
this
gold on white's pretty fire.
Oh yeah, I mean
Gotta
the can looks good, but I think this is one that the pop almost looks better than the can.
It really does. I like this one. I like this one a lot.
This one's good. I really enjoyed it.
Funko did something right with that one. All right.
Yep. So we do have a lot of Disney, mind you. I'll point out that. Mind you, now we do have only the few a bit of Wondrous Con here, and then I did also put in here some of the stuff that Funko has recently released through their Twitter site. Now I follow them through Twitter. I don't follow them through Instagram because I feel that they seem to keep up with their Twitter more than their Instagram. So that's where I keep up with it. So just in case you guys want to know. This next one I think is cool. This is a 10,000 run. This is Coco. Of course,
what is this?
You've never seen Coco. Man, not only do I have to get you caught up on the Marvel MCU, but I got to get you caught up on Disney lore here. This movie is fantastic. We watch this movie all the time in our household. My kids love this movie. To me, I think this is a hot chase because he's got the skeleton outfit on there. I think this chase is fantastic. I'm really big. Come on, guys. Get in that comment down below. Tell Wayne he needs to educate himself on Disney movies here. If you haven't seen, can't believe you haven't seen this one. I especially like the fact is on the can, the soda is spelt in the different colors that Coco is spelled. I thought that was a great detail. I don't know what you're talking about. I think these are hot. This one, I'm going for this one too. I think this one is great.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is, what it is, what they're doing.
Love the Coco. The movie was awesome. Grab tissues for this one. I agree with you. That was a great movie. There's certain movies that we'll watch a one time only. But there's certain movies in my household that my kids will watch over and over again. Now, unfortunately, one of those has got to be Frozen. I'm so tired of watching anything Frozen. But Coco is a good, when they say, oh, let's watch that, I'll go with that all day long.
So where are the ad icons?
They have no ad icons
where
yet.
Are they at?
No ad. Like I said, I think I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've only got 8 slides for Wondrous Con so far. So they're releasing them in
ad icons in the sodas in a while. Where are the ad icons? Where's Pedro?
We had ad icons in.
Where's Pedro?
Soda?
We have ad icons in sodas. I love them. Where's Pedro?
Which one have we had?
We've had Chester cheese. We've had a bunch of the cereals. We've had like 4 or 5 of the cereals. I have all of those. They've had a lot of ad icons in the sodas for sure. But it's where are they at now? I mean, where's Pedro? That's what I want to know. Where's Pedro? They announced Pedro as an exclusive in the Funko shop like months ago. Where's Pedro? Pedro from WandaVision. Pietro, there you go.
Pietro,
Pedro.
He's not Mexican.
Pedro. He's whatever. Pedro, same name. Where's he at? Pietro
didn't get a pop.
Yes, he did.
No, that was a fake announcement, by the way. That was just like when they announced the Mephisto pop. It was a fake announcement.
Why haven't we seen him? Why are they giving me this guy?
I'm all for this. Again, I'm a Disney guy.
Coco.
In fact, I just added. I do my pop in the box with Marvel. I just added a second one. So I get 2 boxes from Pop in the Box. One for Marvel, one for just Disney Pop.
Zach, I'm the biggest kid you ever met. Look, so it's surprising to me that I haven't seen this movie.
Oh man, I gotta get you caught up now. Here you go. Next one. This is all for you. I think this one's hot, and I'm not even a huge fan of it, but I think this is hot.
That's pretty fire. Yeah. Is that going to be a 10-inch?
It looks to me like it's a 3-inch. It doesn't look to be a 10-inch. Doesn't say jumbo size.
Because the last one they made like that was a 10-inch.
The white one with the thing on the eye. Yeah, it was the white and blue. It was a 10-inch. This one I think is just gonna be a 3-inch, but the gold looks awesome.
Yeah, so that one's pretty fire. I like that. I can get behind that one. I wonder if they're gonna make. You think they're gonna make the helmet like that? If they make a helmet like that, I'm gonna go get it. Look, I'm just gonna tell everybody now. If they make a gold helmet with that gear on it, I'm down. I got catfished. Come on.
No, but I do. I mean, I even like that 10-inch. I mean, I'm halfway considering trying to find one of those when it comes out as that 10-inch white one. I think it looks really good.
So
this gold one, I would consider actually adding this to my collection.
I would definitely add that one in my collection. So Zach, here's the thing when it comes to these stands. So Funko has an agreement with Lucasfilms or Disney or whoever it is. They have to be bobbleheads, and then B, they have to be on those stands. And Funko's gotten in trouble like multiple times over both of those. So you're always from this point forward going to see them on those stands, or they're going to get taken off. I mean, they've threatened to have that license pulled from them a few times because of not following the protocol there. So you're always going to see those. So I don't quite mind the stand that much. Sometimes they put some really cool like stands on there too.
Yeah. At least you don't have to worry about the little peg and it falling over.
Right. Yeah. No, and there's that too, right? I mean, it's not going to fall over.
I would say I don't have very many Star Wars stuff. I think the only Star Wars item I have is I've got a 3-inch Mando and I've got the 10-inch Mando. That's it. This one I would be very happy to add to my collection. What did it say?
She says, why don't I see the same people? Because me and Mr. Techbot should start a different channel doing these lives together so that everybody's in the chat room together. We just
we've gone through this before. Flips. Basically, we multi-stream this. So a lot of times you're going to see, different comments we make that are from either one of the chats. So I believe you're watching this on Wayne's channel. The other people are watching it from my channel. So we multi-stream them.
That one's pretty fire,
weird, but we'll eventually start our own.
One day we're gonna grow up.
Channel.
We'll grow up. We're gonna grow up
and become a real boy.
A real boy. One day you're gonna become a real boy.
My goal is to become a real boy. Of course, we can't have a some sort of con without Pokemon. Now this one, my daughter saw this. She saw this. Oh, they're glittery. This is diamond collection. Apparently we are, according to my daughter, we're supposed to start collecting Pokemon Funko Pops.
Look, I'm not even hating on them anymore. There was a while that I was hating on Pokemon. So this is their anniversary year. I'm not even hating on Pokemon. No. Do what you do. Put them out for the next. Just put them out every day until the end of the year.
I agree with you. Definitely just put them out.
It's kind of like being Deadpool's birthday year, right? I'm not even hating on him. Look, put out as much Deadpool stuff as you can this year. Yeah, just remember next year is not his birthday and it's not Pokemon's anniversary, right? So just remember that.
Now, don't ask either one of us what the names of either one of these Pokemon are because I couldn't tell you.
I think it's Deer Rabbit and Jackalope is what I think that's going on there. Is Deer Rabbit and Jackalope.
I don't think so, but anything's possible.
You're trying to say I'm probably not right.
I have no idea what their names are, but I'm pretty sure it's not that. But hey, well, let's go with it.
Deer Rabbit and Jackalope it is.
Of course, then this is the limited because if you actually can see on the side, this is a 1,500 total run. 1,500 total. This is from. Have you never seen Land of the Lost?
I've seen Land of the Lost. Let me tell you why this thing's only 1,500 pieces with a Chase variant. Because they knew they weren't selling it any other way.
But you know how the value on a 1,500 Chase run is, especially if you pull that Chase, that gold Chase. You know how valuable that Chase is going to be.
Funko's the king of taking things that don't have any value and making value out of them. They really are. They really are. They're the king.
In the end, whether they're bought by bots or whether the bots sell them off to other people later on, they're still going to be bought. They're still going to be collected.
Look, I hate
that gold one right there is going to be hot.
I hate the idea that Funko is catering to bots, but I feel like they are. But that's
you got to think about it though. I think I made a comment in our chat earlier today. I'm not hating so much on the bot sometimes. Because these things are being bought up so quickly and all of a sudden the prices are going higher. In the end, if you actually think about it, the bots are actually increasing our value, the value cost of our pops.
I agree with you. I really do. But before we do that, I don't know why I like that so much.
Don't forget, we got this up. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, Jesse Lou.
I already gotta go to another one.
Those Gabby Blondes start tasting good after a while. I swear they do.
I gotta pop
Really,
open
really do.
another one already. Man, I figure I go through a 6-pack in about a month, but man, according with you guys around here, man, I'm gonna go through a 6-pack in a night.
So I'm not hating on the bots, right? I'm hating on the fact that Funkos I don't feel like is giving me a fighting chance. I just want a chance, whether it's against bots or it's against people or it's against whomever. I just want a chance, and when I feel like you're taking the chance away from us, then it starts to feel personal. I know it's not, but it feels that way.
I agree with that because I think the only thing, to be honest with you, the only thing that Funko is doing that is really, 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 really pissing me off is the lottery system.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have a chance.
At least at this point, yeah, we may have complained about them during ECCC last year, but at least I got a chance.
Right. Just give me a chance. I don't care if it's against a bot. I don't care if it's against a person.
So this pop right here, if you do not get into the lottery, you will not get this pop.
Right. I mean, it's never going to happen. And even if you get into the lottery, it's going to be tough. I mean, let's just be honest. Even if you make it into the lottery, getting that one's going to be tough. Completely. I mean, so it's cool. It's not one that I would. If it was put out on the regular market, I wouldn't go after it. Let's put it that way.
I would agree. But the fact that the limited number and everything is going to make it very, very hot. Now, that's the end of what they've released so far, at least from what I saw right before the live started. They've released more after the live has started. I don't know about that. But the rest of these are stuff that they've recently released. Of course, if you caught us at the beginning of the live, we did start to talk about these bad boys right here.
I'm still a little salty about that.
It's still a little salty, but that's all right. You know, again, they haven't released it. It was all for pre-orders. So it's not like we missed them yet. Just means I'm going to have to elbow some old lady to get in line. And
don't elbow an old lady. Look, just let her have it. Look, just let her have it. If she's in front of you, just let her have at it. Be like, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Let me get at your way. You know.
What's up, Elijah, buddy? I appreciate you coming by.
Just let her have it at that point. But look, everybody here knows that I really wanted that Deadpool.
That Deadpool looks hot.
Deadpool. I mean,
you know how cool that Deadpool would look in my
the only two out of that group I really want is the Deadpool and Gambit. I don't care about Rogue. Magneto's cool, but he's only cool to me because I know that it's Wanda's.
The Wolverine one looks good though. Too.
It's and to me, like I said, and the only reason Magneto's cool because I know that it's Wanda's stepdad, which later was discovered that it wasn't her stepdad. Doesn't matter. That's the only reason it's cool to me is because I know a little bit of the backstory. Right. The only reason is because I know that. So the only two I want out of that's Gambit and
hashtag Wayne's reading comics.
Yeah, hashtag Wayne's reading comics. I like them too. So but that's the only reason I want Magneto. The other ones I could care less about. Care less.
But like I said, I still think they look cool. These are the four basic ones. Of course, if you guys saw the last time they did the Black Lights, of course they had the Spider-Man in the special, and of course this time they had the same thing with Wolverine. You get the Wolverine with the shirt at $24.99. I
kind of like the
that
Deadpool.
Is still going to be the hottest one to get that set. If history repeats itself, kind of like the Spider-Man was, the Wolverine is going to be the harder one to get. I don't care. I want all five of them. I'm in fact this time I am hiring the services of my neighbor to build me a double level blacklight box.
Man, you should just take a shelf and make it like that. Get you one of those shelves from Walmart, like I have behind me, and put black lights in it.
We'll get there. I think I told you earlier. The design of my studio, of my shelvings and all this stuff, I actually given all the rights to that to my wife.
Right. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, sometimes when in Rome, you have to do as the Romans.
I do agree with you, Elijah. Man, a lot of Funko news today. A lot of stuff came out today. Hard work to keep up, and that's part of what we were talking about before.
Yeah, that's been my struggle today. Unfortunately, is that it's becoming super super hard. But JB just
there's our boy right there. There's our boy. I chatted with him a little bit earlier today. So JB, definitely.
Hold on. Don't do it yet.
JB, just because he's our boy, he's getting a double cheers, buddy. Good to see you.
All right. Yeah, there we go.
Good to see you, buddy. Thank you.
See you,
He says, hey, this thing is working now. Congratulations. Have a great weekend, everybody. JB, of course, as you know, he's a great friend of ours, both of ours. I
miss JB. Now,
I'm not going to go too much into it, why I miss him a little bit. That's for him to go on, but
yeah, he'll decide.
He's a fantastic dude, and JB, we wish you only the greatest of luck. So if you ever need someone to talk to,
we're going to see JB tomorrow, right?
Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see.
I hope so. I miss JB. So JB, if you're free tomorrow, we'd like to see you tomorrow, but it's going to be pushed back to 4, right?
Although we're going to talk about that after the live, because we'll talk about it. We may have to adjust the time.
I was going to adjust the time anyways, so it's
we'll talk about it. But guys, definitely, if you guys want to know about the Falcon Winter Soldier episode number 2, this weekend, most likely tomorrow, we're going to have our live stream about it. Please just stay tuned on Wayne's channel for the time of when that's going to happen.
Yeah, I'll try and drop something on Instagram.
But I'll just let you know when we get into it. I got some aggression that I just felt watching this episode. So
I haven't watched it yet, so don't
gotta say.
So let's get back into this real quick. Now, see, we got Slushland over there, potty mouth himself.
The foul mouth Canadian. That's what I like to call him now. Foul mouth Canadian.
Look, I'm kind of with Zach on this, right? I like that Deadpool shirt, even though I hate Funko clothing. And I'm going to say that. Look, I want everybody to understand I hate Funko clothing. I don't wear it. I have 2 of the shirts. I'm not putting them on my body. They made them out of some cheap China shirt that just doesn't wear well. There's nothing about them that's done right, but that one's kind of fire.
But I agree with you, Zach, though. I'm a big boy, a big boned, and sometimes Funko shirts don't really work great well for us big boned people.
I don't know, but they're not made well. Look, I got 2 of them. They're just they don't lay right. They're just not made well. They're very cheaply done.
Then we'll have to get you the black light backpack and the matching.
Absolutely, socks. I need those socks though. I like the socks. I wear great.
But they did the same thing during the last Blacklight event. Target pretty much contracts them to do all the different items. I don't go after anything but the pops, but a lot of people love the other items.
Right. I like the socks. I'm not going to get any of that though. I tend to stay away from that stuff. I feel like that stuff is very cheaply done in Funko. I think that they would do themselves a favor by upping the quality and charging a little more for it. Because people like me then would be like, well, I'm going to wear it, right? I mean, because I love my Solon gear. I love it. So they just need to up the quality.
If I were to buy any of these extra items, to be honest, it would have to be the socks.
They got to up the quality of even those. Cool. Even those are not done that well.
I would agree with you 100%.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Now this one I saw. I think JKL posted up, and I can't put my finger on where it comes from. Well, we got
those dropped yesterday, so I tried to send everybody out. Look, all right, so everybody knows that I'm affiliated with Entertainment Earth. If you don't know
Archimedes, this is Archimedes.
Yes, I'm going to say it right now that I'm affiliated with Entertainment Earth. Just a heads up. But I try and send these messages out because they send them to me like 2 minutes in advance. So I get like a little like, hey, post this like real quick for everybody. So I try and get it to y'all as soon as they get it to me. And this was the drop they did yesterday with the sodas. This was the only one that I picked up. I picked up 2 of these guys in hopes that maybe one of them's a chase. If it's not, it's not. You know.
Where does the Professor Owl come from?
It's a Disney character.
I know, but the only owl that I can ever remember from the Disney world was Archimedes from Sword in the Stone, and that's not Archimedes.
I don't know. At first, I thought it was when I bought it. I thought it was the Tootsie Roll Owl. It wasn't until later I looked at it when Professor Owl. That's not the Tootsie Roll Owl. So,
but I will see. Have you not noticed a trend by the Wondrous Con? All these, they are doubling down and tripling down on sodas.
They're just jumping up and down on Disney too. They're just
Disney soda.
Disney,
there's so many sodas coming out. It's ridiculous.
Look, I wouldn't even be surprised to find out that like Disney and Funko are going to merge together.
That's what I thought too. This looks like the Tootsie Roll owl.
That's what I thought when I bought it. I bought it because I thought it was a Tootsie Roll owl, but then I heard some other people saying that it was a Disney character. So
okay,
I don't know.
We're even getting this from the foul mouth Canadian over there. The owl does all the education.
Yeah.
Some songs for Disney. Okay, I missed that one.
Look, I said the same thing when I got it. I was convinced that this was a Tootsie Roll owl. I jumped on it. I said, "There's my limit. I'm buying them." And then somebody later said, "Well, that's not the Tootsie Roll owl. That's the Disney owl." And I said, "If you say so, I'm still going to call it."
I missed that. I mean, he looks cool. I'll probably try to get. I mean, there's only 7,500 total run. So now this next one, of course, applies to a lot of people. I'm not going to get it, but of course, you got the anime one from Boruto.
All of these guys sold out. Every one of them sold out. I was absolutely floored that
the anime ones.
Yeah, they've all sold out. Everything, the owl, the everything.
Oh, okay, but I'm not too worried about the owl overall. But the Boruto one is definitely, again, it's anime. If you're into the anime, the chase is a glow in the dark. I mean, yeah, and then of course we've got another. Actually, we've got.
I didn't think this one was going to sell out.
10,000 run out. Edward Scissorhands.
I didn't see it selling out.
It's a hot one.
I didn't see it selling out.
You know what though? Out of the two, I actually like the common one better.
I agree. I will agree with that statement. I didn't think it was going to sell out. I see nothing special about the Edward Scissorhands, and this goes into a whole nother like conversation I had about cancel culture not too long ago. That this character should be canceled anyways. So this is no different than Cara Dune. Johnny Depp.
They already rehired him back as Captain Jack.
Right, but there was a whole controversy that went down with Johnny Depp that was far worse.
But you also got to remember they hired him back because they also found out that the reason they were going on him was because his wife, and then it's been found recently that his wife was lying about the entire situation.
That's only speculation. That's like one of those TMZ things.
Actually starting this week.
That's one of those TMZ things.
They got the $50 million defamation lawsuit.
He lost that. He lost that the first time.
No, but this is a new one.
But he
lost
all
the new information.
He lost the first one.
There was a defamation lawsuit before, but now there's a new one that I think just started this week.
Right, but think about it. He lost the first one. I mean, think about it. He lost the first one.
He's got a good chance to win this one, though.
I don't know.
I'm a Johnny Depp fan. Always will.
I am too.
Always stand by this man.
I am too. Look, and I'm going to tell you,
he's an artistic genius, and from everything that Hollywood world says, he is one of the nicest guys. Anyone that I've ever said got an autograph by the guy says he is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Listen to me. I think that everybody makes mistakes as a human, and it's okay that we make mistakes. It's how we rebound from those mistakes that truly matter. It's not those mistakes that define us, but how we come back from those mistakes that define us. Thank you.
I agree with Johnny with Barbarian. I believe that's all been found out that Depp's been exonerated completely.
But here's the thing, though. They canceled somebody over some mean tweets, and then we have this character that so far is accused of far worse than some mean tweets,
but also been found to be fake and false.
I'm just saying, if you're going to cancel people, we have to do it equally.
I don't disagree with you. I think, to be honest with you, again, I think Catherine Kennedy should be fired from LucasArts, and I think that they should rehire Gina Carano. I honestly think they should rehire Gina Carano.
I don't really know. Look, what she said was way out of bounds, and all I was making a point that
even what she said, it wasn't, to me, it wasn't out of bounds. It was her opinion. Again, as an American, you have your opinion one way or the other.
It was still an ill taste.
And it's your opinion, and to be honest with you, it had a bit of truth to it.
But it was an ill taste. It was in very ill taste, and she'd already been warned to stop like doing things like that. But look, we're not going to get in that conversation.
It's a whole different discussion. For
everybody to me is allowed to make mistakes. It's how you come back from those mistakes that define who you are. But anyways, I didn't think this character was going to go where it did. I really didn't. I didn't think that it was going to sell out. I did not see this one selling out.
But I will say, as far as Johnny Depp goes, I was so excited when I heard Disney hired him back, because I was about to boycott the next Pirates movie if Johnny Depp wasn't in it.
I wouldn't have watched it. Look, I got so upset that he wasn't the Mad Hatter, And that's the only reason I know any of this information is because he was going to be the Mad Hatter coming into the movie. And at the last minute, Warner had to pull him out because he lost a defamation lawsuit. And they felt like then that made
what were they going to do? A third Alice in Wonderland?
No, they did the Mad Hatter movie. Remember, it wasn't Johnny Depp?
I didn't know they were going to do a Mad Hatter movie.
Yeah, they did. They've already done it. It's been done a long time ago. So anyways, that's where all of this started, right, with the Johnny Depp thing, is he was going to be the Mad Hatter in the Mad Hatter movie. And right at the last minute, they had to pull him out because he lost a defamation lawsuit.
Order in the court.
Order in the court. Order in the court. But anyways, that's the only reason I know that, because I was pissed he wasn't the Mad Hatter. He should have been the Mad Hatter.
He is great at everything he does. I'm sorry.
Yes.
So the next one, of course, another, is this anime or is this Powder Puff Girls? I don't know. I don't know anything about this, but that's a black light chase. Just saying that that's the first time I think we have seen a black light glow chase.
And look, I was going to order this one. This one sold out the first. This was the first one that sold out.
At a 10,000 run, I mean, I like I said, I would actually, I don't know anything about Powder Puff Girls, but I would consider that just to get a chance for that black light chase. That's the first time I've seen them do a black light chase.
It was the first one. So that's the first one. I was going to go after that one. Totally missed it. That one sold out faster than you could say don't do it.
But it's definitely cool. And of course, you got Edna Mode, more Disney here. Edna Mode, definitely cool. I mean, the difference between the chases, the body styles is exactly the same, except for smiling in one, not in the other.
I totally expected this one to sell out. I mean, it's the Incredibles. The Incredibles.
I found that everything Incredibles sells out.
Huge following in the Incredibles.
So, then this one, I actually love the image of this, but I love the fact that this is a flocked. This is a flocked one for Books A Million. I got to find a Books A Million just to get this thing because that flocked is awesome. Are you serious? I had to put that one up there.
Yeah, I had to give you some gold poop behind. All right. I have seen all of the Pirates of the Caribbean. As a matter of fact, I've seen them in theaters. I have seen every one of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I dress up like Captain Jack every year for Halloween. Look, I think he's a great actor. The point I was making was if you're going to cancel one person, you kind of have to cancel them all. We have to be equal in everything we do, right? That's what we do. But anyways, this one's super fire.
This one I love. I love the fact that it's.
I hate it though.
Locked.
I hate it.
Why?
I want every one of them.
I do. I'm gonna. And what's funny is you've got a whole bunch of still just. I mean, bottom line, it's still just Godzilla.
I know,
and it's still just Kong. But I want every single one of these.
Every one of them. So now I hate them.
I can't tell you how excited I am for this movie to drop next week.
I just hate them now. That's my thing. I hate them because I like every single one of them. Every one of them, including the flock.
Good though.
And I'm still waiting on the Walmart ones to hit. Even though, look, I said this earlier into the group, and I'm going to say this to everybody. Walmart's not really putting anything on the shelves right now. They've been going through inventory. So as soon as they're done with inventory, you'll start to see the new stuff start to get back out on the shelf. I want
my 10-inch Black Panther zombie.
Yeah. You're not going to see it until the inventory's over. I mean, they're not trying to put more counting on the shelf.
Yeah, because I haven't seen anything new on their shelf.
Yeah, think about it. They count everything on the shelves.
I've got a whole on my Walmart. I've got a whole bunch of NASCAR pops.
Yeah, so give it a while. Give them a couple of weeks to get out of inventory, and we'll start to see like the stuff start to drop back in again.
I agree with you, Chase. I have so much expectations for this movie.
I have a fear. All right, so let me tell you my fear in this movie. My fear is it's going to be like a 80s Chinese film.
No, but did you see Godzilla Age of Monsters?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that was freaking fantastic.
All right.
Mind you, because if anything was going to be an old Chinese film, was going to be that one because they had all the different Godzilla monsters within that. Even Mothra. Mothra wasn't a damn thing.
I'm into the 80s Chinese films.
Oh, I agree with you.
But my fear is that's what it's going to be. It's not going to be a new, like, epic, just theatrical green screen. It's just going to be this Chinese, like, 80s film is my fear. That's my fear.
I've got so much hope for this.
I do too.
Because I thought that the two most recent Godzilla movies were fantastic, and I thought that the Kong Skull Island was fantastic, and so I've got nothing but hope for this movie. I'm so excited, mind you. Zack Snyder's Justice League has come out already on HBO Max. However, it is 4 hours long, and I haven't been able to find a 4-hour window to be able to watch this damn thing.
Look, I have a fear that it's just gonna be a really bad '80s film. But hey, even if it is, I'm still gonna enjoy it. But I'm hoping that it's not. I'm really hoping it's not.
I'm so excited for this. And of course, we've got just basically speaking on the Disney lines. Of course, they've expanded and showed more. I think they originally announced this during that big Funko event thing they did at the beginning of the year, but showing more of where you're going to get stuff. Alice in Wonderland line. I've already got the Cheshire Cat pre-ordered because Cheshire Cats always go first. Of course, you got these. These are the basic common ones with the 2-pack of Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You've got the 10-inch Cheshire Cat, which that's just too much. To be honest.
I want it. What do you mean?
I don't know.
You put that under your bed.
The 3-inch, the
you put that under your bed and then ask somebody to grab something under your bed. They're gonna freak out.
That'd be creepy. But however, this box lunch, my daughter already saw it. She's like, I want that box lunch with the bottle. I think that's fantastic. I think that looks cool. And I've also, as well as Target, is getting the white rabbit with the shirt. The rabbit is flocked, as well as they are getting a Alice falling down the hole.
I'm not hating on this because it's
no,
also
I
their
like
80th. It's also their 80th like anniversary or something. So I'm not hating on this line either. This is a pretty fire line.
Exactly. What's going on, OTT?
OTT with G. How are you doing, brother? It is good
next
to see you.
one I think is hot. I love this. If you're ever a kid, back in the 90s, especially, I read Mad Comics.
I did too.
All the time.
Not only did I read like the Mad Comics, but I did the whole like I bought the X-ray
Mad
goggles.
magazine.
So I bought the X-ray goggles that they had in the back of the magazine, and you had to have 5 UPC codes and $4.99 for shipping, and you sent it in, and they sent you back these cardboard garbages that didn't see through anything. And I wish I had those glasses today.
I love this thing. And the funny thing is that there's not that much difference between the chase and the common, but to me, if you're a fan of Mad, it's just enough of a change that you really want it. This one is most likely I am going to be doing a chase roulette.
I think I'm going to do a chase roulette with them too. I think I am too.
I think that's a hot item. Of course, they also released.
I hope that it comes with that background too. That
if they put that background behind it, that'd be awesome.
I hope it comes with that background too.
I would think that'd be cool. Of course, another Pokemon. Don't know what the difference is. I think this is like a combination between two Pokemon. These I'm not really excited for. Dirty Dancing. I never was a big Dirty Dance. And I love 80s movies. I'm a huge 80s fan. So we never got into Dirty Dancing much. Didn't care for it. But if you are, hey, you got some Funko Pops. And mind you, they did iterate. These are sold separately. Although for something like this, it should be a 2-pack. Just saying. And then, of course, the last one on our list, which I have already pre-ordered. And if you would like it, I'm sure Wayne will send you a link to pre-order this. But this thing's awesome. This is a Hulk PK previews exclusive.
Did you manage to get that one?
I got the regular one. Now there are two different ones. There's one with the comic book, and there's just one with just the Hulk himself. And the comic book one is sold out everywhere that I've seen.
So he did
the
sell out.
But what's funny about this is you cannot do a chase roulette on this because, of course, it is a limited glow chase. A limited glow chase on a 10-inch too. They don't do a lot of chases on 10-inch.
It's pretty fire.
It's going to be awesome. But everybody would only let you order one. So you are going to get your one chance to hopefully get that chase.
So check this out. Watch this. I've already dropped the link to this guy into the chat. Not in the chat. What do you call that? Into the description. Now, like Chris said a second ago, you can't get him anymore with the comic book. I don't know what made the comic book version so much more better than the regular version. That's got to be one really nice comic book, though, because he is $10 extra with the comic book versus without the comic book.
Yeah.
I managed to grab him with the comic book. I'm really hoping that it comes with the chase but if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. I know that this is going to be like the Andre the Giants. It's going to be the 6-inch. They're calling it super, whatever their new terms are for whatever it is that they're saying.
I already pre-ordered it. I don't care. I want it.
I did too. So I threw the link for that down in the description. If y'all want to go check that out, it's right down in the description already. As a matter of fact, I already got that one in there. I like this Hulk. I like this Hulk a lot. I don't know what this Hulk is from, but I'm watching the Marvel movies now, so I will figure it out soon.
Which one's up on the Marvel?
Which one's he from?
You're behind, huh?
Which one's he from?
Who, Hulk?
This Hulk.
This Hulk? I mean, I don't even know what that is in his hand. To be that's the world. It looks
like a globe. Yeah.
I don't think this is from an actual I think it's just a Marvel. It's more for a comic setup than anything than it is for a movie.
Okay. I think they called him like Around the World Hulk or something like that. You have to go check.
I don't remember it from a comic or anything.
Yeah, you have to go check him.
Jesse Lou down here would probably be able to tell you better than I would. For sure. So, yeah, I'm not 100% on that one, but I don't remember seeing it. So, I know what I'm going to do. Here we go. I'm going to do this. So, mind you, that's the last one on the slide. Let's bring this back to open screen. And if my buttons want to work today, we're going to go here. Now, I got a little side because, again, I wasn't prepared completely today. And I have a video for you guys. If you guys want to get into this giveaway for this Masters of the Universe button in the front. No, it's called something else. It's called Mantian. I don't know. Whatever. It looks funny, but it's definitely kind of cool. And, to go from there. If you guys want to get into this giveaway, go ahead, and I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna put this in both chats. Guys, please, mods, go ahead and spread this around a little bit more. Go to that chat and just put in hashtag WayneTech. Now go over there, give him a moment. This is gonna go over to a great YouTuber named Wayne Deacon. Go over there, check out his video. This is his latest video. Go over there, check him out. Check it out for a second. We're still going to be here. Don't forget to comment with the hashtag WayneTech. Go ahead and give him a like button as well as hit that subscribe button if you did not do so already. So definitely get over there. He's a great YouTuber. I've enjoyed a lot of his videos. So get over there, check him out. We're going to give you guys, and I don't even think I have the picker set up yet, but get over there, check that out. We're going to put that in. We're gonna give you guys about 20 minutes. We'll give it away right at the end of the live.
20 minutes. Get over there and show them some love real quick. I think we got 22 people here. Y'all got to get that up to at least let's go to 12. At least 12 of y'all. Get over there.
Don't forget also, if you have not done so already, go ahead and hit that like button just down there before you leave the chat today.
What you pulling up there?
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the I've got too many screens.
I've done told you about all of these
many screens.
Tabs. You probably got 50 or 60 or 70 tabs up too. I mean, that's at least 50 or 60 or 70 tabs.
I've got just way too many. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just trying to get this picker up here. Comment picker. Before I forget about it. So out of those ones, I mean, as far as now, I know you weren't. This is your first time seeing the Wondrous Con ones. Now, for me, I mean, I'm a Disney fan, so I found a lot of enjoyment out of these ones, and I think that these ones were pretty cool. But I mean, what's your first impression so far?
Look, I know that there's like a big following in the Disney community. There's some Disney stuff that I get into, some Disney stuff that I don't. I'm still disappointed. I mean, I'm disappointed in the sodas. I want to see some better sodas. I think
I thought the sodas were cool. I mean, the Land of Lost one, I agree with you. I think that was a let's throw this in. Let's throw this in limited quantity.
Yeah, just
so we can hawk at the price. I don't disagree with you on that one at all. But I think that, I think overall it's kind of, to me, as a Disney fan, even these offside ones like Sword and Stone, I will probably still go after that one because I was such a Sword and Stone fan, and that is still an important one to me. But I think that's what's great about Funko is just because one thing doesn't work for one person, something's going to work for another, because we all have different memories, we all have different items, and something's going to ring true better to one person than another person.
Oh no, look, I agree with you 100%. And this just the audience that they're targeting. And I seen that Bearded Barbarian said it's way better than Emerald City. He's right. Look, if I think about in comparison, like it for pop, for soda, so far WonderCon's got Emerald City beat hands down. I feel like they're not catering to the other side of the collectors. I feel like they narrowed their focus on who they're catering to, and that's all they're catering to. But it's not really narrow, right? When you think of Disney has a monstrous following. I mean, just absolutely god awful monstering. So it's only narrow when I think about it, because I'm just not that into that kind of stuff, right? I mean, it's just not who I am. It's not Star Wars. It's not
seem to be
Deadpool.
going after lately. I've seen a lot of. I mean, Disney. I don't know what agreement they have with Disney, but they do see a lot of Disney pops releasing right now. I see a lot of Marvel. I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed, if you guys were trying to get the Blacklight pops, Target's got a whole line of like new Marvel stuff they're going to be announcing. I mean, for me being a Marvel fan, where probably 60 to 70% of my collection up here is Marvel stuff, I'm super excited for that. But maybe a person that's just a Star Wars fan is not going to get into that much. I haven't seen, pretty much since Mando, I haven't seen a ton.
No,
I mean, a few Star Wars things here and there, like the Yoda one, stuff like that. But I hadn't seen a ton that really has come out. It seems to be that they're focusing on a lot of big license items.
Yeah, and when they did, they fumbled it, right? So they came out with Obi-Wan Kenobi, but then they didn't announce when he was dropping. Then when they did drop him, they messed up, and they had to pull him back off, and then they put him back up, and then they pulled him back off, and then they put him back up. And it seems like every time they come out with a decent drop, it becomes one huge debacle. And so it's
well, I mean, you were telling me about something, and I saw it on the Twitter feed, but I didn't think much of it because I thought it looked stupid. It looked like kind of like a Beanie Baby.
That thing was stupid.
But
that
the whole
BTS
teddy bear
bear
thing, you told me something about it, but I know I'm not understanding it.
Yeah,
to me, it's like, were we peddling in Beanie Babies now or something?
Well, the BTS bear is based off of some boy band is the best knowledge that I've got.
Is that what that is?
It's some kind of boy band that's come out. They got some BTS friends, which are these little things. And so they were never going to sell this thing. You know this as well as I do. They were never going to sell it because that's not catering to the age group that buys pops. Look, let's be honest. That generation is not the generation that's buying pops. Look, I hardly have anybody under the age 30 watching my channel. I mean, so that's not the group that's buying pops, right? So they dropped it on there knowing that no one was going to buy it. So they made it first they dropped it on there as a Funko Shop exclusive. Then they pulled it off and they dropped it back on there and said, oh, it's only a 7,500 piece set. And then it sold out almost instantly because people
said that one was K-pop. What is K-pop?
It's BTS. It's something stupid.
Again, I got two girls, but they're young enough where
they're
not
know
this poppy stuff
they're
yet,
too young.
I'm not into the know yet.
No,
I don't know what BTS is. I don't know what K-pop is. I don't know what any of that stuff
right,
is.
so they're too young for it, right? I mean, it's probably like just younger than my daughter's age group. So it's probably like the 11, 12-year-olds now, right, that are super in to this whatever BTS boy band, whatever. It's like the Backstreet Boys or something like that. But they knew that it wasn't going to sell out. So then they put a limited piece run on it. Then suddenly it sold out. Right. Suddenly it sold out.
Japanese music.
Yeah. And then people got salty that it sold out when they put it on there, pulled it off, put it back on there. Nobody was going after this thing. So they stuck a sticker on it that said 7,500 pieces. And then it sold out. Then people got super salty about it selling out because they didn't get warned. No one was going to buy it anyways. They only bought it because it was 7,500 pieces. That was Funko trolling the scalpers, right? That's all they did.
Probably.
They trolled the scalpers, right? Because 7,500 pieces is not even that limited if you honestly think about it. How limited is 7,500 pieces?
Yeah, especially in an amount of people that probably go to that site to try to buy that. That's very limited.
That's No one. So it's not. It wasn't even that limited. They trolled the scalpers. I think people are going to get stuck with that one, and I feel like Funko is doing that a lot. And I think that's one of the things that's pissing me off is when they see something that's not going to sell that well, they're like, well, how do we make this sell? Oh, well, let's make it a limited piece run, and then let's throw it on there, and suddenly it's going to sell out. I don't want that. I want you to give me the old exclusives. I want you to give me some of the really cool old exclusives, right? I don't want you to give me this nonsense that you knew wasn't going to sell, so you threw it on there as an exclusive and then made it a limited piece. And they got to get better than that. They have to start doing better than that.
I agree with you, and I agree with Beard Barbarian here. I think some of the hiccup with Star Wars because there is so much chaos going in the world of Star Wars right now.
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of those shows that they announced for Disney Plus doesn't get pushed back.
Oh, I agree
because of this chaos going on. With Darth Kennedy and
here's my prediction. My prediction is we're not going to see a Mandalorian this year.
No. I don't think we're going to see a Mandalorian this year to begin with. But
Book of Boba we're going to see. We're not going to see the Mandalorian though. That's my prediction. My prediction is we're not going to see the Mandalorian. We're going to see the Book of Boba, and then April, May of next year we'll see the Mandalorian again. That's my prediction.
Like I said, I don't think I was still. I think it's supposed to be the next year, or it's supposed to be the end of the year. But I was more excited for the Obi-Wan series.
I want to see the Obi-Wan. I'm mostly excited about the Book of Boba though. After Boba came out, like he was just some samurai ninja that was just going to kick everybody's behinds and not take anybody's name. I mean, that drew me in.
I don't get it. Maybe that's why I'm not into it. I mean, to me, Obi-Wan, it's a classic character. I mean, I'm not up on Star Wars history as much as I could be on, like, say, Marvel. But, to me, the Book of Boba, I mean, it looks cool. I mean, it's Boba Fett. Come on. It's cool. But, I mean, really, was he just going to take over Jabba's spot?
I think so.
Rule that area and become like a mafia boss and shit?
I think so.
I know. I don't really get it, but.
I think he's going to be the righteous mafia boss, though. I think he's going to be like I'm all about like good law type stuff. I think it's going to be an interesting one to see. But remember that these are only like short stories. We'll only see 6 or 7 episodes, and that's it. That'll go away. They're just going to give us a little bit of a backstory on Boba, and then that's it. I think it's really cool though, because we've never really gotten a story on Boba Fett. We know who Boba Fett is and we know what he does, but we've never really gotten a story on Boba Fett. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting.
I think definitely the story is good for that, as well as especially I think even when you had Clone Wars Episode 2, it kind of gave you a little bit more backstory on Boba and why can't am I spacing on it right now? His dad. I'm spacing on it at the moment, but it gave you a little bit more backstory.
Red Stripe getting you.
Yeah, it's definitely.
You haven't even hit no super chats. You're drinking it for free now.
And we haven't even had any super chats for a little while, and I'm already getting caught up. What's up, Flipcake? How you doing, man?
That is funny.
I'm late to eat Mexican. Well, you can be regretting that probably by the morning.
Flip cakes. He says, "I'm." What did he say?
Django. There we go. That's what I was remembering.
Django. Book of Boba.
And of course, we've got one of the best mods in here. Christina is of course scolding Chase in here. If you guys haven't seen this on Wayne's side, I was laughing about it.
What's she scolding Chase about?
She told him to watch it. It is more of a comical thing, I think. But because he said something about I gotta put it up here now. I gotta put it up here. He said basically she told him to watch his language.
Ooh.
She's being the Captain America of the chat.
Haven't watched that yet either.
I love it.
So tell me what? No, don't tell me anything. I'll wait until I see it.
What's that?
The captain. I'll wait.
Well, you don't even know the reference. I'm coming off of.
No, just stop. Just stop.
That's from Avengers 2: Age of Ultron.
No, they're not. They're definitely not going to extend that, but they're just going to do short stories of these characters. They might do another short story later, but it's going to be some years down the road. They're not going to be back to back. They're just going to do these short stories and move on, and just move on.
Don't forget, guys, we got the giveaway. We've only got 9 people that made the comments.
Oh, y'all got to get that to at least 12. We have
the Universe collection. We have a giveaway. I am sending out to somebody. We've only got 9 comments. We need more.
24 people. Y'all have at least got to get that up to 10. I mean, that's at least got to go to 10. Head over there real quick. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Throw a thumbs up while you're there, and show some love. Yeah, don't just like hit and leave. We're still going to be here in a few minutes. Y'all go ahead. It's okay. Chasing Christina going back and forth.
Christina,
you better be careful. Chase, she's going to put you in timeout. She will put you in
timeout, buddy. She will put you in timeout.
We're going to see a mod war here in a little bit.
And trust me, we allow Christina to do that. She holds it down.
We're going to see a mod war. They're going to start putting each other in timeout. Oh man, that is too funny. So what do you have going on tonight at Tech After Dark? What do you have going on?
Got my buddy who's actually in here, the Bearded Barbarian, is going to join me, and like I said, we're going to be talking about the Black Widow movie. Of course, there's been some big news that came out about the Black Widow movie. Wow, that was a slip up. We're going to be talking about the Black Widow movie with all the news that came out, especially, kind of talk about the placement within the universe world it's going in. Kind of talk about where we're going to speculate where it's going to come. I've watched the trailers probably 100 times, and I can't wait for this movie to come out. I'm so excited for it. So definitely check it out. Get over there if you guys have not already watched. If you guys have Disney Plus and you have not already watched Falcon Winter Soldier, you're living under a rock and you need to see that, and you're going to want to punch John Walker. I swear to God.
I haven't watched it yet.
That out now. Mind you, the way I see it is they did the best casting for that character I've ever seen in my life, because he makes you want to punch him in the face.
Well, he's a bank robber. I mean, so there's that. He's a bank robber that makes you want to punch him in the face.
They couldn't have cast that character better, to be honest with you. But it was fantastic. I did watch it. I will probably watch it again tonight and maybe one more time in the morning. So if you haven't watched it already, I know Wayne's gonna go watch it later.
I'm definitely gonna go watch it later.
Let me ask you, now a lot of times after I watch it, actually, I made a comment in the middle of watching Falcon Winter Soldier this morning. Again, because I watch it early because I work late night. So during my lunchtime at like 3-4 o'clock is usually when I'm watching it. And in the middle of the movie, I had to stop it real quick and make a comment on our group chat on Instagram, and about wanting to punch this guy in the face because he pisses you off. And do you pay attention to any of these comments that we put up? Because I know you don't watch it until Friday night.
I try hard not to. I try really hard not to. So I sometimes I see the comment, but I don't read anything into it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, oh yeah, and then I just go right on. I don't think anything else about it. I'm like, yeah, nope, and I keep right on going.
Now I know we've talked about it before because they have a new feature on Disney Plus where you can do like group viewing where we could actually.
I didn't know that. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, they have a group viewing where the 4 of us could technically watch the episode at the same time and actually be able to comment and stuff like that. We got to play around with that.
Group viewing.
You have a group viewing thing on there.
So I wonder if we could do a group viewing while we were live.
I don't know, but you can't show it though.
No, right? You can't show it.
Do a full reaction video.
Right. That's we might. Hey, that's an idea. What if we all filmed ourselves watching it? That way, I could like make some reactions while we were watching it. We should definitely do that.
Come on, guys. We only got a couple more minutes for that giveaway item. Get over to Wayne Deacon's video. Again, I know Christina's posted up a couple times. Jesse Lou's posted up the waffle. But Christina's posted up a couple times. I think I see on both chat is up here just within 2 times within these sheets. Get over there. We've still only got 9. Let's at least get this thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, somebody's at least going to get that one.
Let's get this thing to 10 comments at least. Go over there, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Get over there. Got a couple more minutes before we're gonna give this thing away.
We got 23 people here right now. Somebody's got to get over
the universe more than anything. I see so many people talk about it. I'm not a big Masters of the Universe fan.
You know
when I saw this, I'm like, dude, I gotta get this for the chat.
You know what's crazy about that though?
Huh.
Where's the con sticker on that? It doesn't even have a shared label.
What's funny was I was looking at it in Walmart, and I was like, I thought this was part of the ECC.
It is,
event, but I don't think it was. I don't know if it was Walmart. I don't know what Walmart had for their items, but it does not have a sticker. I don't know.
You know what that tells me? That was an afterthought.
Probably.
That was already shipped out to Walmart without any stickers, and they were like, hey, we're just going to throw it in there. We're just going to throw it in there so that it sells. It was an afterthought.
It's very possible. I mean, it's definitely a weird looking character. I mean, just like Beard Barbarian said, it's definitely a weird looking character. Again, I don't remember that, but it's probably one of those really one-off. But if you are a Master of the Universe, collector or fan, this is definitely still going to have to be one for your collection. I didn't jump on it because I think they've just gone way too overboard with all the different one-off characters and the different things like that. So I didn't jump on it, but I saw it in the store. I think they only had like 2, and I was like, dude, I gotta get this for the chat. I think this would probably be definitely cool. So we have 10 finally on here. Thank you guys for getting on this. We always like to try to spread the love as much as we can. Hashtag Christina, spread the love. We always try to spread love with different channels and stuff like that. Try to get you guys, more knowledgeable with different channels, different out there. And of course, we like to give that help to other channels as other channels gave that help to us coming up. So we like to spread it around. And let me bring that back up. If all my buttons want to work.
Who's going to be the winner? The winner of today's waffle, whatever a waffle is.
The waffle
sounds kind of provocative. Sounds kind of provocative.
I don't know how a waffle works, and I don't know the details of it. But again, because it's for JKL, I told him go ahead and put the link up there. But definitely check that out. Again, I don't know what the details are on it. I couldn't tell you. I don't know how they work.
Not a clue. Zero. Never gotten into one.
So let's see who is going to win. Jesse Lou.
Jesse Lou.
So
congratulations, brother.
I've already got his. I'm pretty sure I already have his address. So I will go ahead and get my wife to get on. Why did I switch that over?
What are you doing?
Go ahead and get my wife. As you can see, some of the analytics I already got up. I'm always looking at my analytics.
Always watching those analytics.
Always watching the analytics.
Congratulations.
I probably watched the analytics way too much to be 1,000% honest with you. And for some reason, because I haven't put out a video this week, my numbers went. But hey, that happens.
It happens. Don't read too much into it. It'll run you crazy.
Because the moment I get caught back up and I start putting the videos out a little bit more, then those numbers just go right back up. So it's a roller coaster. It's just a matter of watching it and knowing how to understand it and stuff like that. So
anything going on next week you want to talk about?
No, just got some videos. Still trying to get that consistency going. But like I said, we got a lot going on in the household right now. So it is what it is. Funko Brothers, hey, I apologize. It's random. You see it. It's not by us by any means. Just keep trying, and I'm sure it'll happen eventually. It'll
eventually happen. Just keep coming back and getting in them. You'll eventually win one, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
You'll eventually win one. So we will get you a win eventually one of these days. But again, it's complete random. But yeah, that's all I got. I think. I think I got a hunt video. I do have a hunt video coming out. It's kind of an impromptu hunt, so I don't have a lot in the field. But man, I found a lot of pop that I am. You know me; these are part of my collection, and I gotta have these. So you got to look forward to that video coming out soon, as well as probably I've only got a few band boxes left. I don't know if I told you I stopped band box.
I didn't know that you stopped band box.
No. I've got two. I think I've got my January and February boxes left, so I got 2 more videos to do of band box, and then I decided to stop them. I decided to just order a Zobi box, so we're gonna see how that goes. I don't know. I didn't do a subscription for that, so I just bought a one-off Zobi box. So we'll see how that goes, and go from there. But You never know. So that definitely could be interesting, could be different. I've got a bunch of mystery boxes coming up because I know I bought a bunch of Instagram ones from some of y'all out there. So definitely look forward to those. I've got a closet full of boxes that I just have to get to eventually.
Closet full of boxes.
I've got a closet full of boxes, dude. How about you? What you got?
I don't have anything yet. I haven't gotten any pops. I have a drought going on at this moment. It's unfortunate, and that's why I've been so high strung. But I'll get it figured out before next week hits.
You can figure it out. Like I said, I think like you said, once Walmart finishes, because I think Walmart's been a big disappointment because they just haven't been putting anything out. I think once those, and maybe Target's been doing the same thing. I know Target's rarely up to do something because when I went to Target today, their Funko Pop section was like diminished, but I also saw a sign up there that said they had a sale up this week for buy two get one free.
Right.
So, and I think the sale is still going on online. So I think Target is trying to clear through a lot of Funko Pop inventory because I think there's going to be a lot coming in soon. So I think both Target and Walmart is going to be big. But definitely, if you can get it, check out Box Lunch, dude. I find something at Box Lunch every single time I go there.
We'll see. I'll come up with something. Even if I do some vlog, I'll come up with something. Something will happen. Something will definitely like break down. Even if I y'all have to hear me talk to myself for like 30 minutes or something.
No,
something will happen.
Bearded Barbarian, your mystery box. No, if I get a mystery box from Bearded Barbarian now, that's going right in the. I'm sending that up to the dump because I'm not taking any more Fortnite pops.
Come on now. Well, hey, I truly appreciate everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Don't forget that all the super chats will go down in the description below. Give me probably 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, however long. Just give me a little bit. Don't get super impatient with me. I truly appreciate all of you guys.
Yes, thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it. Until next week. Hopefully we got some more con drop information. But definitely stay tuned and we'll see what we come up with next week.
We'll see you in a little bit, Bo.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Sometimes the easiest things to do take the longest amount of time to get done. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that, but before we get out of here real quick, guys, don't forget to go check our channel memberships out. These are both very new features to Mr. Techbot and myself, but we're both very proud that we have made it to this point. So go check out our memberships. The link should be down and you'll be able to go to any one of our videos and it'll be down in the description below. So make sure you go check that out. It's super cool, fun way to get interactive with the channel. You'll get some really cool icons, some really cool emojis you can drop over in that super chat. You can drop over there in that chat so that you can flex on everybody a little bit. And don't forget that any and all super chats will go down in the description after this video is over. Give us 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes to get it down in there. I mean, we might not be able to do it right away. You know, we've got to eat dinner and still hang out with our family, but we truly appreciate all of you guys, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a good one.